Hello everyone, this is Necromancer 3000 here, and coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile for the September 2013 ban list. I did 6 Samurais. I hope you can, go watch that and see if you like it. So now I'm going to do another one of my decks I finished building recently, and I really like. So let's see what it is. Oh, it's Battling Boxers. Probably couldn't tell from the random blaster in the top, but hell, whatever. So, start off with the monsters. I run 2 blasters. I believe the second boss monster of the deck, in my opinion, because he helps this deck a lot. He helps you pop random things you don't like a BLS or anything like that you don't like. Then you can get the effective Glass Jaw if you discard him with it, and then late game you can banish 2 and then special summon him to go for game. So I like him. He's really good in the deck, and until I find something better, this is staying in. Then for the Battling Box monsters, we obviously run 3 Glass Jaw. If you don't want 3 Glass Jaw and Battling Boxers, you're pretty dumb. He's a 2000 beater, and when he's destroyed by a card, when he's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you get to add a Battling Box from your graveyard to your hand. And when he gets attacked, he automatically gets destroyed by his own effect. So kind of like Utopia, so you gotta be careful with that. Then we have 3 Switch Hitter. He's 1500 attack. When he's normal summoned, you special summon Battling Boxer monster from your graveyard. And if you activate this effect, you can only special summon Battling Boxer this turn. So remember that. If you go Switch Hitter, Glass Jar, Switch Hitter, whatever Battling Boxer, you can't go into any other Exceed unless it's Lead Yoke or Star Cestus, so you have 3. Just so you know, some people don't know that and they're retarded with it. So always remember that. You're usually going to get him back with Glass Jar to go into Lead Yoke because they kind of form a loop. Where if Lead Yoke gets destroyed, you detach Switch Hitter, then you detach Glass Jaw effect, get Switch Hitter in hand, next turn another Lead Yoke. So it's pretty dumb. Then you run 3 Headgear. Headgear allows you to fill your graveyard. Basically, when he's normal summoned, you get to send 1 Battling Box monster from your deck to your graveyard. And then when he's faced in an attack position, he can't be destroyed once per turn. Or destroyed by battle once per turn. So he helps go into Exceed plays. Summon him, you can sit on him for a turn. And he allows you to mill Glass off of the grave to add something back to your hand and go for something else. Then I run 3 Spar because I like him a lot because he helps me go into first turn Lead Yoke even more if I only draw Headgear. So, I've seen other Battling Boxer decks that run, 3 Headgear, 3 Switch Hitter and 3 Glass Jaw, and then don't run him, and then they run Counterpunch instead. Counterpunch is good. I'll give you that. Counterpunch is good, but because of the way the deck is, it wants to go into rank 4 plays. He's a much better choice, in my opinion. And then the Maxies and the Valors, yes, I get it. If you really want to play competitive with this deck, you can run them, but I would side them, in my opinion, because not every deck is going to special summon as much as other decks. And, Effect Failure isn't as useful in some other times, so yeah. Then I run 2 Blue Mountain Butter Spy. Blue Mountain Butter Spy, when you don't want to warrior type monster, you can special summon this from your hand. So it helps you go into other Exceed plays you can go into, like Utopias and all the other stuff, even warrior Exceeds, like Excalibur and Blade Armor and shit like that. So it's really good. I love it. I wouldn't take it out. Then I run 2 Tour Guides. The reason I run 2 Tour Guides is because soon Cheat Commissioner is coming out. He's a rank 3 Battling Boxer monster that's going to help this deck a lot. But until then, I can use this to summon this, special summon, then go into Zen Mains and sit on that, and the next turn go into Lead Yoke. And you know how irritating it is for people to get over, like, oh, I got to deal with a Lead Yoke now. And then they waste resources over to get over Zen Mains, then next turn you go Lead Yoke. And it's really damn good. So I also run 1 Tour Bus because this can help me later on get a Lead Yoke back in my extra deck. It can also, I go Tour Guide and her, overlay, then detach Tour Guide and then detach her, and then use her effect to put Tour Guide back in the deck so I can use it again. So that's it for the monsters, about 19 monsters I believe. Now we go into the spells. I run 1 Magnum Shield. This is a tech choice of mine. I really love it. It helps me get my Lead Yoke really big and hard to get over. It also helps me go into, just kill people. Like I go into Blade Armor Ninja and make it 33 and get over stuff. And it's just a really useful card. I run 1 Lance and 1 Dress because I don't have another Lance. When I get another Lance, I'll replace this right here. But until then, I'll just run these 2. And if I pick up another Forbidden Lance, then I'll put it in the deck. So until then, I run Warrior Turning Alive. It's a useful card. I'll admit it. I mean, it's a very useful card. It isn't. Sometimes you'll draw it and you're like, wish I could have drawn something else. But it's a very useful card. I mean, there's really not much to say. 1 Rhoda, because it's a Warrior deck and you got to run it to search out your stuff. 1 Foolish Burial, because you can mill Blaster to banish it to get another big monster. You can mill Glassjaw to get his effect. So it's really good in my opinion. Book of Moon, because it's Book of Moon. 3 MSTs, because heavy back row, guys. Heavy back row. And hopefully you can get the Random Warning or the Compulse or the D-Prison that's going to stop your lead yoke plays. And if you don't hit them, at least you'll hit something else that'll stop you later. And you have Forbidden Lance to deal with that also later, so it's really good. And Dark Hole, because Dark Hole really works in this deck a lot, especially if you have like Lead Yoke, go, haha, activate. Detach 1, Lead Yoke's not 3,000, they have no field, attack with 3,000. It's too good, so. That's it for the spells, about 11 spells, I believe. I run, now for the traps, I run 3 Call the Haunted. Helps go into other Exceed plays, it helps late game, it really does. When the new Battlin Boxer spell comes out, I'll probably replace one of these for it. So, yeah. I'll run 2 Fiendish Chain, because Fiendish Chain, I hate monster effects. I'd much rather have Breakthrough Skill, but I don't have any Breakthrough Skills, so Fiendish Chain's a good second choice. I'll run 2 Mirror Force, because I like to wipe their field out, and then I can attack them directly and go for games and stuff like that. D-Prison would be really useful also, but I only have like 1 D-Prison, so, and it's going up in price, so whatever. Then the staple cards, basically, in the deck. I mean, it's the new staple trio, basically. Compulse, Bottomless, and Torrential. I mean, even though these cards are at 1, they're still really good cards. These help get over the really big nuisances. Compulse, get rid of something. Bottomless, get rid of something. And Torrential, get rid of something. Get rid of everything. And also, Torrential plus Lead Yoke equals stupid. And then, final trap, I run 1 Warning. I'm not saying many people run Warning anymore just because Judgment at 1. I don't understand this. Warning's still a very good card. It's another problem solver. You pay 2,000, you can negate the summon and destroy it. I mean, it helps get over stuff that pisses you off, you know. The random Big Eyes, the random Draco Sacks, shit like that. It's a really, really useful card. I don't know why people don't run it. So, that's it for the traps, about 11 traps, I believe. That's it for the main deck, about 41 card main deck. Now, if we go to the extra deck. So, we have the Boss Monster. 3 Battlin Boxer Lead Yokes. You have to run him. If you're running Battlin Boxer, if you don't run him, you are completely dumb. He is your boss monster. He is the heart and soul of this deck. You summon him out, people get pretty salty because he is hard to get over. He really is. Yeah. I mean, he's such a good card. Then we run number 105, Battlin Boxer Star Cestus. I don't go into often. What I do, he actually helps a lot because when you activate his effect, you negate the effects of a monster that the Battlin Boxer monster battles, so it's really, really, really good. I mean, I don't go to it often. When I do, it helps a lot. 1 Level Chain. It's a proxy. I need to get one, but this does help the deck a lot. You don't necessarily need it. You can run it without it, but I really would like one because I can use it in like 3 other decks. So 1 Utopia, because it's Utopia. 1 Photon Popple Operative for the face downs. 1 Cowboy, because it's Cowboy, and he helps you win games. 1 Maestro, because Maestro actually has 2 reasons. Not only is she a good Exceed, but in this deck, she also can do the same play with Switch Hitter and Glassjaw. Does Glassjaw? You detach Glassjaw off of him, you get his effect just like Lead Yoke, because it's not a cost, it's an effect. So it's really good. 1 Roach, because, well, negates level 5 or higher special summons. 1 Blade Armor Ninja, because it's a warrior deck and Blade Armor Ninja helps really much. 1 Gandiva for the, level 4 monster special summon. I'd rather get rid of this for something else that's more useful, like maybe Black Ship of Corn or Abyss Dweller or something like that, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to stick with that. 1 Excalibur, because again, a warrior deck, this helps go for games. And then, because we run the tour guides, we run 1 Zen Mains and 1 Leviair, the Sea Dragon, because you do banish in this deck because of Blaster, so you can use this and get a monster back. You could maybe get rid of a Glassjaw you really need to get rid of and stuff like that. So it helps in Zen Mains I explained earlier. So yeah, that's it for the deck. That was my Battlin Boxer deck for the September 2013 ban list. And this is Necromest 3000 signing off.